Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my podcast, Talking Out My. Donkey and I greatly appreciate your loyalty and that you're giving us a little bit of your time. I'm hoping everybody's doing well out there, and let's just jump right in and see what today's discussion will be. You ready, Donkey? All right, let's give our guy a good little shake here, and then we'll pull out today's discussion. Woo! Okay, got one here. Let me just close my friend Donkey back up. Thank you so much, Donkey. All right, here we go. Let's see what today's topic is about. Oh, all right. Interesting. What changed in 2025 for you? Well, I believe I've said this in past podcasts. What changed for me in 2025 was that my job duties were lightened, and I greatly appreciate that. I mean, after 20 years of 132 hours a week, being responsible for doing, all the repairs, prepping vacant units, which means, of course, cleaning them, any drywall, any putty, paint, get everything ready for re-rental. It just became a lot. I mean, I'm a go-getter and I will do what it takes to get the job done. But with my neuropathy, my arthritis, certain jobs became more difficult for me. And thank God that, being able to talk with my employer and, bring somebody else in to do those type of things, I'm truly blessed. I feel a little lost, I'll be honest, because now my days are so much quieter than they used to be. Prior, I mean, we still have our office hours, and that's where our tenants would come and make debit payments for their rent, etc. We no longer are doing our debit. We've come into the new world, and of course, we're going with e-transfers. So, my being in the office for long term isn't required. I mean, I go in and out and I do any other paperwork, etc., that needs to be done. And of course, follow up on any rental payments made. But I'm not said locked in from a 9 to 5 in the office, for our tenants. As well, repairs are now done by somebody else. Repairs take a lot of time. As I said, we have 67 units in this one particular building. Could range anywhere, depending on the tenancy, from 80 to 120 people. So there is a lot of wear and tear and sometimes abuse of things. So repairs are a constant. And that used to really keep me moving, keep me on my toes, things like that. So blessed be, and I'm very grateful. I'm now having to become adjusted to a little bit quieter of a day or a lifestyle. When I get really busy is when I have a vacant unit. That takes a couple of weeks to successfully do, and touch wood, I don't have one coming till probably a few months down the road. And then we'll see what happens at that point. But yeah, so that would be one of the big changes for me in 2025, the adjustment of my work hours from 132 to 72 a week is so greatly appreciated. As well, I was able to, because I'm sure I've mentioned this to all of you, vacation and my time away from here is so, so important for my mental stability. Because, like I've stated here, I live a very quiet solo life. I'm here 72 hours a week. My freedom comes after 9 p.m. at night. And especially during the winter months, I'm going nowhere but to bed. So this is what I do. I stay alone. I live alone. I do have my dog. Thank goodness for her and the companionship that she brings. But this is it. I don't go out. I don't get to socialize the way I love to. So my time away when I go to, I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but when I go to the Dominican Republic, because that's where I found my peace, that is my serenity, I'm able to, first and foremost, be in weather that I adore. I do not do well in the cold. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a solar powered woman. I need the sun. I need the heat. It makes me feel 100%. And since I'm not getting any vitamin D from someone else's sun, I'm going to take it from the sun above. So, anyway, I love my vacation time simply because physically I feel 100% better. The arthritis is gone. I do not have my neuropathy there. Um, I just feel good. I'm getting sun. I'm getting my vitamin D. I'm getting everything that's needed. And I do believe the salt air really cures and heals the body, mind, and soul. As well, mentally, I'm relieved. I don't have any responsibility during that time. I get what I need. I have friends, people that I consider family there. So I get to live my life over my 3.5 week stay while I'm there and make up for the time that I'm not able to do it here. And again, it is my choice, right? I could go out every night after 9. I could go to the casino. I could go to bingo. I could shop all day long. I could choose to do those things. But my reality is I need my time away. So instead of putting my money out to the stuff here, I save it for my happy time when I'm there. So yeah, that's a great need for me and what I was able to lock in with my employer. I've always gone, well not always. Over the last few years I've been blessed and able to go on vacation 3 times a year. So about every 3 to 4 months is when I would go. The only problem was I never really knew when I was able to go because it was dependent on work here? Do I have to go to court? Who can I get to be responsible when I'm away? So that always was a stressor. And what I was able to determine with my boss now, which took such a relief off of me, was I am guaranteed my 3 vacations in the year. And I've also been able to predetermine when. That is amazing for me. So I will be going to my spot in Sasua, El Bate, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic for April, and I'll be there 24 days. Then, God willing, the next adventure will happen in August. And I'm extremely excited because for the first time ever, I'll be going there in December, which means I get to celebrate the holidays there. Now, do I kind of feel a little bad about going because I won't get to see my grandson, my family over the Christmas holidays? Yes, in a way. But realistically, I see them for a very short period of time. Everybody else has, you know, spouses or mates and other things that they have to go to, as well as, they have a father and other family members. So generally, I would see my family, my children, my grandson on Christmas Eve, and it would just be for a short period of time. I have to say, being alone over the holidays, because I'm on duty 90% of the time, being alone over Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, can be difficult sometimes. I always try to say, I may be alone, but I'm never lonely. but reality is sometimes I am, and especially during holiday times, because it's meant to be with family and friends. So this year I decided I'm done after 20 years of working every Christmas and New Year's. And I'm done being here for everybody else. And I know that may sound harsh, but as my years go on, I realize how valuable my life and my needs are. So at some point, you have to take care of you because you're the only one you can truly depend on. So I am looking forward to enjoying a fun-filled holiday with friends, people who are like family to me, celebrating Feliz Navidad in the Dominican Republic, because let me tell you, it is a big celebration there. And I'm also blessed because I will be there long enough to celebrate Año Nuevo, New Year's. So yes, this is a blessed year for me in 2025, and I hope everything that you have wished for or worked for comes to fruition for you as well. I will say I still look forward to many adventures, to learning new skills, to moving on in life and just grasping every moment possible. I just want to say I've truly learned, and this again comes from there. They have an expression, gracias a Dios por hoy, porque no sé mañana, which means thank you, God, for today because I don't know about tomorrow. And that sort of rang with me. And what that truly means is be grateful. Be grateful. And this is what I've learned to do. When I put my feet on the ground every morning when I wake up, I literally say thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for today because I don't know if I'm going to have tomorrow. I might not wake up tomorrow. So I guess what I'm trying to say is live every day to the fullest. You've been given that day to achieve whatever it is you need or want. Strive for that star, that thing that you never thought you'd be able to do. Live every day to the fullest. Put all of you into every moment because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So, 2025 is all what you're going to make it. I'm grateful for the opportunities that have come my way and as well this opportunity because I finally had enough strength within myself, let all my fears and worries go to the wayside, and decided I'm going to start talking out and having a one-sided conversation, but hoping somebody out there relates or it helps or you have something to say back to me. So 2025, I'm going to grab by the reins and I'm going to make the best of every moment, of every day, of every opportunity. And I wish the same for you. So everybody out there, have a fantastic day. Live life to the fullest. And please remember, subscribe, like, and yes, comment. If you have a reply, you have a show idea, a thought, anything, please comment. I can't wait to hear your thoughts and opinions. So I just want to say from Donkey and I, thank you once again for giving us your time, your ear, and a little piece of your heart. Thanks for letting me talk out my, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.